You don't inherit a family. You build one with your choices, your character, and your courage. It's a powerful quote, but I would like to elaborate it. You don't inherit a family. This challenged the idea that our identity is locked into our family background, whether it's poor, broken, abusive, or toxic. You build one. It reminds us that family is not fate, it's construction, and you are the architect. With your choices, every word you speak, every apology you make, every tradition you create, these are the choices that shape your family culture, your character, the inner strength, patience, faith, and values you live by. These determine the spiritual and emotional health of your household and your courage. Because breaking generational pain and starting a new way takes massive courage. It's easier to repeat what was done to you. It's harder to rise, forgive, and lead differently. So the quote we just elaborated was, you don't inherit a family. You build one with your choices, your character, and your courage. Salute, I'm your host Hamza, and welcome to another powerful episode. This is not just a podcast, it's a mission, a movement, a deep conversation about who we are and who we must become. This episode is going to challenge you. It's going to shake your soul, especially if you come from a difficult family background, a broken system, or a painful past. The question I'm asking you today is, what kind of family must come from you? Not just what kind of family you came from, but what kind must come from you. From your heart, your effort, your examples, your transformation. Where you come from doesn't define you. Many of us are born into pain, poverty, abuse, disrespect. Maybe your father wasn't there. Maybe your mother was silenced. Maybe your house wasn't a home. It was a battlefield. I want to say something clear. You are not your past. You don't choose the family you're born into, but you choose the family that comes from you. That means you have the power, real power, the power to break chains, to heal wounds, to change the pattern. Think about your parents, your siblings, your upbringing. What was good? What was broken? What do you not want to repeat? First, the generational pattern. Let's be honest. Generational trauma is real. If your father was angry, maybe you learn anger. If your mother was always afraid, maybe fear became your friend. But there comes a time when someone in the bloodline must stand up and say, it ends with me. The pain ends here. The cycle stops now. I know people who grew up with violence every day. Now they are most peaceful, loving fathers. Not because it was easy, but because they chose healing. That choice changes generations. What unhealthy patterns do you want to end in your family line? Focus on that. You have to define the vision for the future family you want to have. Now ask yourself, what kind of family do you dream of? A home full of love, full of God, full of strength, full of truth and support? You have to see it before you can build it. Visualize your future family, your spouse, your children. What kind of language will be spoken in your home? Will there be shouting or peace? Will there be gossip or growth? Will there be fear or faith? Build the family you needed when you were a child. This is not about marriage. It's about becoming the kind of person who creates a healthy space, even if you're not married yet. Write down 5 qualities your future family must have. For example, emotional safety, respect for each member, religious values, education and learning, open communication. So, you are the first brick. Families don't magically become amazing. They are built brick by brick. And you are the first brick. You need to heal your heart, discipline your tongue, strengthen your faith, grow your emotional intelligence, learn how to love in a healthy way, learn how to parent even before you are a parent. Why? Because the future family starts with you. There is a saying, be the parent your children will thank you, not the one they will need therapy for. That requires self work. Therapy is needed by praying, by religious beliefs, learning communication, controlling ego, knowing how to apologize. When the world is dark, build light at home. I believe in one thing, that the home should be the safest place for parents and the children. The world is harsh. There are wars, oppression, poverty, and sometimes we feel powerless. But let me tell you this, if you can build a powerful family, you're doing something revolutionary. Strong family raise strong nations. That's how we arrive the humanity, one family at a time. And that starts with your family. Raise the children who know God. Raise children who are emotionally strong. Raise daughters who feel valued. Raise sons who are gentle. That's your legacy. That's how you fight darkness with a house of light. Let's not just talk, let's walk. Here is your action steps. Reflect on your upbringing. Write down what you want to repeat and what you want to break. Next, heal yourself. Start journaling, praying, seeking therapy or guidance. Develop character. Focus on patience, forgiveness, communication, honesty, humility. Have a family vision. Literally write your dream for your future family. Pray for it. Ask God to help you become the foundation of a richest family. The future human is hidden in the heart of today's father and mother. So, as good as the father, the better the children. Children are the reflection of your behavior, character, language, words you do. They copy whatever you do. So be the kind of person you would love to see your children that way. I have an example. Whenever a friend of mine says, I've had a baby, I say to them, I hope they become like you. And if your character, if your attitude, your behavior is good, you're going to thank me. But if you know you are characterless, you don't behave well, you have bad attitude, you're going to be angry at me. So, if you want a good family, you need to be a good human. If you want a good society, you got to start it from your home. A good family comes from you. It doesn't come from society. Society is the collection of families. So, if we have got good families with good religious beliefs, with knowing God, with self respect, with respect to others, with good communication, with the idea of forgiveness, with honesty, humility, we can have a good family. So everything starts from you because you are bringing up the next generation. You don't need to be ready to start building a family legacy. You need to be aware. You need to be intentional. You need to become what you wish existed. You might come from broken home, but the home that comes from you can be full of light, full of love, full of faith. That is your choice. So I ask you again, what kind of family must come from you? The answer is being written. The answer is being written by how you live today. If this episode touched your heart, share it with someone who needs healing. Until next time, stay strong, stay real, stay pure, stay consistent, stay disciplined, stay human. If you would like to have a good family, so be the kind of person that you would love your daughter to get married to. Peace and love, Hamza.